Hey y'all, hey! Welcome or welcome back. I'm Ashley, and this is for Dizzy Birds. It's Monday, and that means it's time for Monday Minis. And I am super excited for this week's video because last week we were so very close on several of our mini challenges. So I'm feeling good. Are we going to complete some challenges? I don't know. It's up to the dice. You'll have to tune in to see. All right, with that, let's get into it. Hey y'all. All right, we're going to get to it. We got some mini challenges in here, and I am in the mood to complete some challenges. I don't know about you. But first, business is business, guys. The combo card. And I have no idea what it's got in store. Oh, what's your favorite way to spend a sunny day? I feel like I got this question already, or some version of it. Um, Something about the sun, spending your day in the sun, and I said I would like to spend it in the shade. So that's my answer. I hope this isn't a repeat. Maybe it's just a similar question, but I, as you might see, am not big on the sun. The sun does not like me. I'm very fair. I'm very fair. Burn really easy. So I don't like to spend a lot of time in the sun for that reason. So love the fall and kind of the gloomy months for that reason. So I will if it's like super hot and we're out on the lake. I like to be on it, but I still have to be covered up because I burn so easy. So sun and me, not not friends. So if I am out in the sun, you can guarantee I'm wearing several layers of clothing and probably super duper hot and grumpy about it. But when I get to be out on the lake on the boat, that's pretty great. So I guess I would have to say on the lake and very near water and in the shade. How about you? What's your favorite way to spend a sunny day? All right, answer down below. Let us know. Are you like me? Are you anti-sun? Or do you like it? I know a lot of people like it, like at the beach and stuff. Just not for me. All right, I cannot stall anymore. It is time. It is time. It is time for mini challenges. And that means first up, we have to talk about money. How much do we have? I don't know. I'll count it here in just a minute. Let's pull out our challenges. Let's get them all set up, and then we will count our money. And waiting in the wings, we have challenges here ready to go in case we do, in fact, finish any. I have a feeling we might just be doing that, but who knows? It's really up to this dice. All right, let me lay them all out, and then we'll talk about what we have in each spot. All right, can everybody? Yeah, we can see all of them. All right, in spot number 1, we have Girl Mama Budgets with the freebie I found with her. I will link all of these creators down below. We have saved $8 so far, and we're doing $1 a square, so we are about halfway on that one. Up next, we have Pumpkin Spice and Everything Nice from Evie by Nature. We are lacking $6 on this one. We do have $1 from last week to help us. Here we go. Now we're getting into it. We are spooky and we gnome it from Need to Budget. $1 a pumpkin. We are only missing 2. So we need $2 for that one. And in case I didn't mention it, I think I did, but in case I didn't, these are all freebies. So if you find the link down below, make sure that you show these creators some love. Make sure you're subscribed. Give them a like, give them a comment. Thank them for their generosity here. All right, up next is Happy Halloween from Budget with ReeCee. These cute jack-o'-lanterns and candy corns. We're doing $1 each icon. Here's another one we were fairly close on. This one comes from April's Fresh Start. We are doing $2 a pumpkin only because this one already has the number and I have a hard time breaking rules. So we need $6 on that one as well. And then up last is this adorable ghost with a bow. We're doing $1 a square. So we definitely are close on some, but will we complete any? I really don't know, right? Because it's not up to us. It's up to the dice. But what can we do to help things along? Well, first I can tell you we do, in fact, have two spicy fives to add to the mix today. our normal 50 in ones here, and our buyback fives, which I will set back here for now. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count these just to make sure we do have the 51s, and then we will get to it, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. $50 in ones, 2 spicy fives, so we have a total of $60 to save with this week. Will that get it done? Who knows? I mean, I'm feeling pretty good about it. How about you? All right, so if this is your first time joining us for our minis here on this channel, you can play this in many different ways, and so many people have very creative ways. What we do here is we use a 6-sided dice. It tells us which of the 6 spots is going to get the bills, and we do 2 bills for each turn. All right, those 5s are in there randomly, so we don't know who's going to get them. And we play until we are out of money, and we will add it all up. All right, so with that, let's get to it. So up first, it's floating funds and spot number 6. Girl Mama Budgets in spot number 1. Amy by Nature, spot number 2. And so on and so forth. And that's how it works. So we'll see if the dice is going to be nice and balanced today or be goofing off. So how's y'all's Monday? How is your week going so far? I hope it's going great. I and my family are hopefully relaxing in the woods somewhere. And I know that sounds silly, but we should be on our camping trip by the time you see this. I am pre-recording so that videos will come out as normal. But we will be hopefully relaxing in nature, doing a little hiking, sitting by the fire, and enjoying some time, kind of unplugging. All right, y'all, I gotta say again, here we go. This is what I mean when you don't have any control over the dice you're doing. All right, these 2 were 2 that we needed the fewest amount on, and they haven't gotten any love. Well, okay, there you go. That's all you have to do. You have to call it out. You just have to call it out. Call it out on its BS. All right, so now we just need some love here for number 5, because there's just no way. There's no way we're going to get through this whole thing with no love for number 5. Another spicy 5. Okay. April's fresh start. Oh my gosh. It's getting down there. Are we going to get any? Oh my goodness. Not looking good. It's not looking good. This is our last chance. Ah! That's funny. 5. At least we got a little bit. I don't think we completed. That's okay, because it's awfully cute and it can hang around until next week. Okay, so let's stack these up and we will get to counting. That dice is funny. You just never know. You just never know. You think you know, but you don't know. You don't know. All right, so up first is floating funds for $1 a square. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15, and 16. Sorry, I need a drink of water. I got something in my throat. All right, so this one got $16, and we absolutely did not need $16, so that's fantastic. This was not one that I was sure we would complete. Just goes to show. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have $9 going into this one. Let me color these in really quick. All right, $9 for floating funds. So we're just going to go ahead and take that 2, 3, and 4. set this aside for just a bit. Pull out what we got in here. We do have enough for another buyback 5, so we're going to go ahead and grab that. So 5 over there. Bring this. Some of my favorite prop dollars here. Cutest little camper, and let's get toasted. Makes me think camping. All right, so $16 is right. We have 16 spots, or 16 squares, so that's how much we should have. So we did that right. All right, we'll get our paper clip here, and we will paper clip it together, ring that bell, and have our first completed challenge of the night. So that's fantastic. But as you remember, we have well, it looks like we have a total of 7 additional. So we need to find a replacement for this one and get some work done on that one. Let me see what we got in here. Lots of options. How about one from Chatty Kathy? Here, our bubbling cauldron makes me think of a witch. That's awesome. We will do $1. Again, the reason why we're doing such low numbers is because I have so many great freebies from so many great creators that I want to share with you. And the faster I can do that, a better chance I have of getting through all of the spooky themed ones. All right, so $7. So we will color in 7 circles. I will do that really quick. All right, 7 circles. It's funny. I'm noticing I have a couple of different types of paper, but for some reason this one is bleeding. So it looks like I got really out of the lines, and maybe I did. Maybe I'm losing my mind. I don't think it got out that much. It seems to be bleeding, so it's funny how different papers do different things with these markers. Okay, we're going to do 5 once and do a buyback 5. Total of $7 going in, and that's a good start. And we have one completed challenge, y'all. All right, we'll put that under there. Up next is Poor April's Fresh Start. I thought for sure we were going to complete this one today. Joke's on us, huh? Joke's on us. We did not, in fact, complete. We only got $2, so we could cross off one more. And now we need $4 next week. Sorry about that. I had a tickle in my throat. All right, let's see what we have. Okay, one good thing is we can do a buyback 5 for a total of 5, 10, 15, and 20. And we should have 24 when this one's done. So once again, very close. We'll see what happens next week. The dice always keeps you guessing, doesn't it? Oh, you get back over there. You don't belong over there. All right, so up next is Happy Halloween with Budget with ReeCee. Let's see how much we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get that 5, 6, 7, and 8. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. This is funny how it's working out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We still ended up completing, and that was definitely not one that I had on my list of possibilities, so you never know. You just never know. All right, we have another buyback 5 situation here. So $15 for Budget with ReeCee, and we have yet another completed challenge. The dice just didn't want April's Fresh Start to finish and wanted to see it hang around. So, but Budget with ReeCee, we're all done. Thank you. You helped us save $15. Let's see what we got. We do not have any extra money, so we can just grab whatever we want. Let's see. How about this one here from my friend over at Weekly Budgets Co. If you haven't seen her channel, she loves guinea pigs. So her channel always starts with guinea pigs. It's adorable. All right, so this one's a cute. The whole very demure, very mindful, and it's the spooky guys from all the Halloween movies. So we have 9 squares, and let's go ahead and just stick with doing $1 a piece. All right, and we have none to start with this week, so we will just set that aside and see how we do next week. All right. Next, okay, we are spooky and we know it from Need to Budget. 1, 2 is all we needed. $2 is all we needed. Let's see, but we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 additional dollars. We'll set that aside. Whoop, we're going to cross off our 2 that we needed, and we are done with this one. Let's see how much money we have in here. All right. We have a total of 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. $24. Fantastic. Our ding 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 folder is going to get so fat. I'm going to have to probably condense that down pretty quick. All right, so $24. Thank you, Need. Oh, that was a week. That was weak. How about that? We're spooky and we know it. Thank you. $24 saved. I'll set that aside. We have some extra money, so we need to get another challenge out here. All right, let's see. How about Team Spirit? Y'all like football? I'm not super big into it, but here in Oklahoma, we have the Sooners and the Cowboys, and you like either or, and not both. And I am forever a Sooner born and Sooner bred, so we are Sooners fans here in this house. So, Team Spirit, we have our little footballs here. We will, of course, stick with the $1 per football. And if I didn't say, I think I did. But Jamie ReeCee, link below. Let's see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll get that buyback 5. So we have a total of $6. So we can do a row and one more. And I will color those in really quick. And I will be right back. All right, y'all. My coloring skills are leaving something to be desired this week. But that's okay. That's okay. $6 going into Team Spirit, and we'll see how far we can get next week. All right, moving on. Up next, Amy by Nature. We are $2 a pumpkin, so we need $6. We do have one left over from last week, so let's see how much we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Wow. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have more than enough to complete once again. Let's go ahead and do this buyback 5. And let's cross off our pumpkins. Pumpkins, you hear that? That is where I'm from, y'all. It's pumpkins or pumpkins. Pumpkin pie. All right, so we have a total of $5, $10, $15, $16 for pumpkin spice and everything nice. So that is wonderful. $16 and another completed challenge. Thank you for that adorable freebie. It stuck around for a little bit, so I'm glad to finally see it get completed. All right, we have some more money left over, so we need to find another one for this. And let's see here. How about one from Divine Savings Co. We've got our spooky themed Ariel here. That's really nice. And I will go ahead and color in. We'll do $1 again per 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can do a buyback 5 and start off with 5 bubbles. All right, I'll color those in really quick and I will be right back. All right, $5 on this. Till next week. All right, and last up, Girl Mama Budgets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, another one that got 16. So there were 2 big winners this week. We only need 8 to finish this one off. So let's go ahead and make sure we got that taken care of first. I will color these in really quick. All right. So let's see how much we have in this challenge, which we should have 16. Let's see if that's where we ended up. We have another 5 ones here. Makes counting a little bit easier. 5, 10, 15, and 16. $16 for another completed challenge. Go ahead and write 16 on here. Ring the bell. All right. Okay, so we need one more to put in here. How about one from Budget with Carly? Kind of sweet, kind of spooky. Isn't that little ghosty just adorable? Just absolutely adorable. All right, let's do a light blue. Not your typical Halloween colors. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Again, let's do a buyback 5. Oops. There we go. 5, so a total of 8. I'm going to color in these little flowers, and I'll be right back. All right. 8 flowers for our kind of sweet, kind of spooky challenge, and $8 going in to start us off right. How exciting. Okay, so we didn't complete all of them. We had one holdout. April's fresh start holding out on us. Wanted to hang out one more week. Wasn't ready to go. We're going to shuffle these up. We're going to put these back in their home. And we will see what happens next week. All right. So we're done with those. We're going to pull these out here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 finished challenges. That's amazing. All right. So we have our ding, ding, ding challenge. So with 5 finished challenges means we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. $5 from our ding, ding, ding bank. This $5 will go here into this challenge. If you don't know this, this comes from Donna Powered by Creativity. We are putting $1 for every completed challenge into this envelope until the end of the year, and we will see how much extra we have saved. In fact, we are getting very close to needing to condense. The envelope is getting quite thick, so it's going well. I will link that down below as well if you're interested in getting that for yourself. And I'm going to take our 5 beautiful completed challenges here, and I'm going to get out our saved sync folder and add it in. And as always, we will add this in, and at the end of this month, at the end of October, we will add up all of our completed challenges. And that is always a fun video as well. So it's good to see that starting to fill up. All right, y'all, that's all from Monday Minis. I hope you liked it. Give it a like, comment down below. Don't forget to answer the question about your favorite way to spend a sunny day. Our next video will be our Tiny But Tuesday, our Tiny But Mighty Tuesday. So be looking for that. And until then, I'll say y'all hang in there. Bye.